S.J. Whitby's The Dark Lord's Guide to Dating and Other War Crimes is a hilarious satirical fantasy romance that flips the traditional hero's journey on its head. Instead of noble knights and virtuous quests, readers are invited into the chaotic, self-absorbed mind of a Dark Lord who is far more concerned with his dating life than with conquering kingdoms. The novel introduces Lord Maledictus, a self-proclaimed master of villainy whose reputation for cruelty and destruction is legendary. He has burned villages, toppled monarchies, and committed acts that would make even demons blush. Yet despite his fearsome resume, Maledictus faces a problem that no amount of war crimes can solve. He is hopelessly single. Determined to remedy this, Maledictus embarks on a quest not for power, but for romance. His weapon of choice, a self-authored dating guide that blends sinister strategies with awkward attempts at charm. The narrative unfolds as a mix of diary entries, villainous monologues, and absurd tips for wooing potential partners. Thematically, the book explores satire of villain tropes, poking fun at the cliches of dark lords in fantasy literature. Romance and vulnerability. Even the most terrifying villain craves companionship. Comedy through contrast. The juxtaposition of war crimes and dating advice creates absurd humor. Identity and self-awareness. Maledictus's journey highlights the ridiculousness of taking oneself too seriously. Supporting characters include bumbling minions who offer unhelpful advice, rival villains who mock Maledictus's romantic failures, and potential love interests who are understandably wary of dating someone with a penchant for mass destruction. Each encounter adds comedic tension, forcing Maledictus to confront the reality that romance requires more than intimidation. Stylistically, Whitby employs sharp wit, playful parody, and meta-humor. The book reads like a blend of fantasy satire and romantic comedy, with tongue-in-cheek commentary on both genres. Readers are treated to absurd dating scenarios, such as candlelit dinners interrupted by dragon attacks, or love letters written in blood, that highlight the clash between villainy and vulnerability. The climax builds as Maledictus attempts to impress a mysterious figure who may finally see beyond his reputation. His efforts, however, are undermined by his own arrogance and the chaos of his villainous lifestyle. The resolution is both comedic and surprisingly heartfelt, reminding readers that even dark lords must learn humility if they hope to find love. As Book 1 in the Guides to Villainy and Love series, The Dark Lord's Guide to Dating sets the tone for a saga that blends fantasy parody with romantic misadventures. It is a story that entertains while slyly commenting on the absurdities of both villainy and modern dating culture.